And like unto him was there no king before him, that turned to the Lord with all his heart, and with all his soul, and with all his might, according to all the law of Moses. Neither after him arose there any like him. 2 Kings 23:25. This verse is speaking, not of a man in Jerusalem, but of the moment in you when imagination reigns supreme. To turn to the Lord with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might, is to surrender every thought, every feeling, every longing to your own I am, your living imagination. In that instant you become king of your world. No power in the past has so ruled, no power in the future can surpass it, because you have identified wholly with the creative self. The law of Moses here is more than ritual. It is the law of assumption, the decree that what you imagine with heart, the law written on your mind, soul, the vivid feeling, and might, the unshakable faith, must manifest. Josiah's perfection is your own attainment when you awaken to the one within, when you break the mundane shell of doubt and rise as the living word. See how Scripture tells you there was none like him before, none like him after. Your true state is unique and eternal. As long as you live in fragments scattered by outer circumstance, no king can measure up. But when you gather your total desire into the inner sanctuary, you touch the source where God and man are one. That moment is the birth of your real self. Your stone-sealed cave cracks open, the divine king issues forth, heaven and earth align, miracles flow. You need no other example. You have become the living model. All that remains is to dwell there, day by day, in the perfect posture of heart, soul, might, ruling your world by the silent, sovereign decree of your own blessed imagination. When you explore the heart, you give full attention to your feelings and desires as they resonate with the living presence within. From there you turn to the soul, where your conscious imagining begins to sculpt a single, vivid vision that draws all thought toward one splendid focus. And then you bring forth might, that steady, unswerving will which holds the scene in clear relief until it feels as real as any waking fact. Taken together, these three heart, soul, and might merge into a state of unified consciousness, emotion, imagination, and will. In this fusion you discover an intention so powerful and complete that it stands without equal. In this teaching, the term the Lord does not point to an external deity, but to your own creative self, the I am that dwells within you. Turning inward means gently redirecting every faculty of your mind, your senses, your thoughts, your feelings, so that you craft a living inner reality. In the same way that obeying all the law under Josiah's reign signified complete adherence to Moses' commandments, so too does obeying all the law. Here symbolize your willingness to embrace the mental law of assumption. You follow this law simply by imagining the outcome you desire as if it were already real, infusing your inner scene with the certainty and vividness of a lived experience. As you allow your entire consciousness to submit to that fulfilled vision, the scene you have imagined begins to condense, drawing itself into outer reality by means of the law of mental causation. This verse reveals that you possess the same power that worked miracles in ancient scripture, the divine imagination. By uniting heart, emotion, soul, imagination, and might will, you become a living vessel of creation. No greater king arises because no greater power exists than your fully awakened imagination. Begin by choosing a single desire that resonates deeply within you. Envision a vivid inner scene where that desire stands fulfilled. Notice the sights, the sounds, the subtle sensations that affirm its reality. As this image unfolds, allow genuine emotion to rise in your heart, feeling the joy and gratitude as though the outcome has already manifested. Let your soul then linger creatively in that scene, exploring every detail with rapt attention. At the same time, engage your will by steadfastly holding this assumption in spite of any doubts that may surface. Each morning upon awakening, and again each evening before sleep, replay this inward drama until it becomes as natural as breathing. In doing so, every facet of your being turns inward, and the outer world begins to realign itself. Thus you stand as the sovereign creator of your reality, for no power before or after can rival the undivided application of your divine imagination.